All right, good afternoon. Welcome to the afternoon experiment. My name is Emanuel Livingston. I am with you. It's going to be a short show today. Every time I say that, it don't end up being a short show, but I think today has to be a short show because I do have some stuff that I have to do. But thank you, everybody who decides to join in. As I normally do, you come in, you say hello to me, I say hello to you. Hopefully that takes up the majority of the show. I ramble a little bit about nothing. Some people come in and hate on me. I hate on them back. We laugh, and then I tell you to, be good and all that kind of stuff. So one of these days I'm gonna have a topic, well-researched. I'm gonna have videos ready to play. I'm gonna know how to play them. And I'm gonna give like clear, concise, and cogent commentary on the video. And that's gonna be that. And everybody gonna be like, he did a good show today. Today is not that day. Today is not that day. I've been out all day. Of course, just got in. And we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Oh, and hold on. Let me say it before. This is not the same shirt from yesterday. I have multiple shirts. I do screen print, right? And so you buy a number of shirts for an order. But when if you ordered 100 shirts, I'm probably, if I'm doing 100 shirts for you, I'm probably going to order 110 shirts. Because, stuff happen and you mess up on a shirt and all of that kind of stuff. So stuff happen and then you get it, I have shirts sitting around. I just had to say, because I know somebody gonna hate. That's the same shirt he had on yesterday. But no, it's a different purple shirt. Woo. All right. Let me get to it. I had to cut the haters off before they get started. Let me get to it. Robert, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Erica in the house. Good afternoon. Erica's representing Reading. We got Brent in the house. Brent, good afternoon. He's representing Dallas, Texas. Preston in the house, representing Avondale. Let me see. Dwayne in the house. Good afternoon. Dwayne representing Mount Airy. David, he's representing Westchester. Good afternoon, David. Good afternoon. David says, hit the calming intro theme music. I'll have to get some. But I'm gonna get y'all some more standby music. Let's see. Lewis Talbert, that is. Lewis in the house. Good afternoon. Lewis is representing Sharonville. We got Drea in the house. Representing Sycamore Township. David said, you come in aggressive. Hit the common music. I don't know that that's aggressive. Tanika in the house, representing Orlando. Good afternoon, Tanika. We got Sea Breeze in the house. Good afternoon. She said she'll be right back. She fussing with Wyatt. As always, look, I always encourage people to check out Wyatt live. He typically comes on around 1-ish. 1:15, 1:30. Y'all have to understand, like, when I was on the bus and my show started, when did my show start on the bus? I think my show started at, Lincoln was 10 to noon. And so I did, noon to 3, I believe. So at noon, I was on every day. This is different. This ain't my job. So sometimes he's late. You got to do what you got to do. But, you got to get there. When you get there, you get there. But she says she fussing with Wyatt. She'll be right back. All right. We got Terry in the house. Terry representing downtown. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for checking out the show. Tria says afternoon, King and crew from Columbia Township. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Tanika saying, hey, that's your shirt. People worry about the wrong things. Well, I would, because I know me, I would probably, if I thought say Lincoln Ware was wearing this exact same shirt that he had on yesterday, I would probably mention it. Just to pick with him. If I wasn't blocked, I would probably mention it. And then if he like, no, I got 2 of these shirts, I would laugh even more. Like, you bought 2 of those same shirts? Because he don't just be wearing t-shirts. He been wearing crazy old man shirts and stuff. So I would probably mock him about that either way. But, I like to let the people know coming in. But it ain't that big of a deal. Pamela, representing North College Hill. Good afternoon, Pamela. Good afternoon. We got Shahara in the house. She says, happy Friday Eve. She is present, and she is representing Bond Hill. Dina says, how do I find Wyatt again? The man's name is Randall Wyatt, so you can just search him on Facebook. I think he's on YouTube. I think he's on X. And maybe another platform or two. But you can search Randall Wyatt, or you can search Wyatt Live. Wyatt Live. He's on, Facebook as both. Randall Wyatt, and he does his show there, and Wyatt Live. Now, everybody know I don't always agree with what Wyatt says. We have some disagreements about some stuff. But I still support the brother, and I like his show. And that's the beauty of it, is that you don't have to agree with people. Sometimes I keep hearing people say, in essence, we shouldn't be talking about politics, or why are we talking about politics? And we should stop fussing with each other about politics, and what make you think this person is better than that person, and that we dividing ourselves over politics. I don't see it that way. Again, I can discuss something with you and disagree with you vehemently. We can holler and scream and cuss each other out even. And when that conversation is done, it's done. Now, we don't have to cuss each other out. I don't want nobody thinking, I want you to call in and cuss me out. We don't have to cuss each other out. But we can have legitimate disagreements about things, peoples, places. We can talk about them. A part of the reason why people think I'm argumentative. I don't think I'm argumentative. But different people think different things. I do want you to see my point. I don't necessarily want you to agree with my point. But I want you to see what I'm saying. I want you to understand the process by which that is not a mustard stain. Hold on, it's over here. That's not a mustard stain. It's I was just eating some stuff, and I don't know which, I can't tell on this thing. I was eating some stuff. That's not a mustard stain. Ron is a hater. That was funny though. But even that, like, you can take a shot. You know what I'm saying? You taking a shot at me don't make us enemies. It don't make us against each other. It's just a shot. Ron, I don't agree and understand a lot of the things that Ron, and only because you took the shot, I'm using you. I don't understand a lot of things that Ron says. And so let's talk about it, because I want to understand. It's not necessary, for me anyway, it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of time to try to understand somebody else's point of view. So I don't agree when people talk about, I hear, and I guess I have to be clear now. Okay, hold on. Because thoughts run through my head, and so much stuff happens. Jack said, who blocked you for an hour yesterday? I didn't block you. Are you saying I blocked you? Or who? Ron blocked you? Who blocked you? I didn't block you. There are people who kind of get off on trying to cause confusion. There are people who get off on trying to cause confusion. And y'all know me, when I'm specifically talking about people, I like to call their name. That Ross Freeman, he is doing everything in his power to try to cause some sort of conflict between Wyatt and myself. He's doing everything in his power to try to cause some sort of conflict between Wyatt and myself. Between me and Wyatt. He's trying. I don't understand what you get out of that. But I can only speak for me. But from my perspective, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm going to keep supporting Wyatt. I'm going to keep supporting his show. I'm going to keep telling people to watch his show. I'm going to keep calling his show when I have time and I agree or disagree with something that he's saying. I'm going to keep doing all of that stuff. Even if he were to decide that he didn't want my support, I'm still going to support him. Like, he would have to really go out of his way, like call me and be like, F you in, I'm a hurt you if you still support my show and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, say some bad stuff about my wife and my kids and my grandkids and my mama and my daddy and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? He would have to do all of that kind of stuff. I'm still going to support that brother. But you do have some people who do their best to sow discontent and confusion and all of that kind of stuff against people. I'm not falling for it. And I think Wyatt is smarter than that. I'm pretty sure. But that's how you find Wyatt. But yeah, man, we people, Americans, black people as well, not that black people ain't Americans, but you know, I'm talking about we humans, Americans, and black people. We need to have conversations and have difficult conversations and be able to have those conversations without, I don't agree with you, so I want to fight you. I don't agree with you, so I want to ruin you. I don't agree with you, so I want to whatever. That's healthy. That's healthy. So, I'm going to talk about politics as I see fit. I'm going to talk about religion all of the things that seem divisive, I'm going to keep talking about them. Because sometimes that's how you broaden your understanding, is you talk to people who don't think like you, who don't believe what you believe. And you try to hear them and understand how they think. Your conclusion sounds so out in left field that I don't agree with it at all. But I would love to know the thought process that brought you to that conclusion. And two calm, level-headed people having that discussion with an honest desire to understand one another, not to agree with one another. With an honest desire to understand one another. Now, look, I will admit this. While many times I am trying to understand what you're saying, I want you to understand my point. And because I think my point is so valid, logical, reasonable, I do want you to eventually see the error of your ways and agree with me. I do. But that's not the main goal. I want to understand where you're coming from. And two, like I said, calm, level-headed people, and that's honestly their goal. They can have whatever that conversation is. I've walked away from conversations, mine not changed. But at least understanding where you, oh, okay. So, and some of this comes from your upbringing. So because your mother left you when you were 6 years old, that's why you have these issues with women or with parenthood or with whatever, and, you know, so on and so forth. And you'd be like, oh, okay, now I get it. It helps me just to understand your perspective, but then hopefully it helps me to get you to what I perceive to be the right perspective. Because now I know why you feel that way. I can come a different direction with it, with that knowledge in mind. There go Twin. He said I wore this shirt yesterday. I did not. I did not wear this shirt yesterday. I did not. It's a different shirt. I do screen printing. I have multiple shirts of the same color, same style, same maker. And sometimes I just pick one up and that's the one I put on. It is not. It is not. Y'all some haters. Y'all are some haters. Let me go back to saying hello. Since y'all haters. Hold on, where was I? I had barely got into my hellos. Hold on, man. I missed a lot of stuff. Okay. Dina was asking, how did she find Wyatt? Andrea Bustle, representing downtown. Good afternoon. Scott, representing West Walnut Hills. Good afternoon. We got Lamont Jones from Westwood. Good afternoon. Marie Smith from North College Hill. Good afternoon. Crystal Hoskins, representing the Christ Hospital. I had to think about it every time. TCH. Good afternoon. Thanks for checking out the show. We got Daryl Carpenter. He's representing Forest Park. LaDonna in the house, representing East Price Hill. Brent, we all know you hit the same purple shirt with a couple squirts of Febreze. Steban in the house. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Daryl says he just left Randall Wyatt's show. All right. Brenda in the house, representing Fairfield. Lewis says huge layoff, Emanuel Livingston. What layoff are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Janice, who's still my favorite. Good afternoon, even though she don't tell us where she's checking in from. That's all right. Dina says she's representing East Walnut Hills. Daryl says, I don't agree with Wyatt on some things, but the brother is smart and I enjoy his show. Same here. That was Ron hating on the shirt, talking about a mustard stain. We got Preston. Preston says everybody's not wired the same. That's true. Steban says point, counterpoint. Carolyn in the house. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Carolyn. It's not a stale ginger snap stain. It actually, I don't like to show y'all my stuff. It's right here. You can't see it, but it's just out of view of the camera. And I just lift it straight up. You can't hardly see it at all. Got me some Pringles. And that's Pringle powder. I guess that's what that is. That's Pringle powder. Brent says, if you don't agree with me, then you must be a Klingon. All right. Let me see. Jack, representing KH. I don't know what KH stands for. Twin in the house, Hayden. Good afternoon, Hater Gene. He has the Hater gene. Twin Gene. Your name is Gene? Is that your actual government name, Gene? Twin Gene Joiner? You don't come off as a Gene to me. You don't come off as a Gene. You come off like you don't come off as a UG. You come off more of like a Ray Ray. Like a Raymond, and they call you Ray Ray. Tree says, that's how you are, but others ready to fight when you disagree. That's true. And a lot of those people, I think, that's insecurity. When you're having a conversation with somebody and they're so aggressive and they want to fight and all that kind of stuff, there's a level, I believe, a level of insecurity there. They are insecure with either the information that they have, their ability to communicate their thoughts effectively, or their knowledge of just period, just general knowledge. There's a level of insecurity, and because I don't feel confident that I can win the debate, or I don't feel confident that I can hold my own in the conversation, make you understand what I'm saying, the only thing I kind of have to fall back on is, if I'm out, I'll fight you. I'll fight you. And I always wonder, how do you think that's going to help you win an argument? I always tell, okay, you fight me, you beat me up. Do that mean you're right now and I have to believe everything that you said? Or do that mean if I win, now from here on out, you got to take on my point of view? But I think a lot of times it's insecurity. Ron is saying something about him and Brett take shots at people, think they're not looking all the time. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Jack says, you do the same for Lincoln. I said I do the same for Lincoln. I said that. I used me and Lincoln's shirt as the example. And if Lincoln wore same shirt 2 days in a row, I would say something about it. And even if he said I have two of these, I would probably not believe him. But even if he could prove it, I would still laugh at him and mock him. I said that. I don't understand who y'all think I am. I don't have a problem. I keep telling y'all, I know me well enough to acknowledge me. Like, y'all be thinking y'all got me, but y'all don't be listening, because I've been and said the same thing. I'm sorry, I'm jacking up the English language, and Janice is probably punching the air right now. Y'all don't be, and all that kind of stuff. I apologize, Janice. I apologize. But I'm very much aware of who I am and what I do. That's a part of why I don't mind it when people do it to me. So you're not getting me like, ooh, I got him. He said people do this and he do the same thing. I acknowledge that stuff. I acknowledge all of that. So you didn't get me. Let's see. DeWanda in the house. Good afternoon, DeWanda. Good afternoon. We got Pamela. Jerica. Jerica says some people are just angry. A lot of times, though, they mad for a reason. And sometimes they mad because, they're insecure about their level of intelligence. And that don't even necessarily mean that they're not intelligent, but someone has convinced them that they're not intelligent. And so they're insecure about that. And if they played sports in high school and went to school with me, some of that might be my fault. I've convinced some of them people that they wasn't smart. But usually it's because they weren't. Look, it's not wrong to say that somebody who's not smart is not smart. It's not wrong. Kimberly says, hey, checking in for a minute. Let me see. Preston says the difficult conversations are the most difficult ones to have, if that makes sense. All right. Janice says, did anyone see the placid, angry, non-truth telling, sometimes incoherent Donald Trump this afternoon on MSNBC? OMG, when is he going away? I did not see it. Of course, I was busy. So I did not see it, but I saw a story about it. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. Let me see. Did I say hi? Lady K, I see you in the house. Seabreeze hating too. Talk about it's cool. We know you wore it yesterday. Why are y'all haters? Do you laundry like you changed tire? All right, Grod. Come on, bro. Do you laundry like tire? What? What does that even mean? Twin, Gene. Let me see. Lamont, good afternoon, representing Madisonville. Good afternoon, Lamont Edwards. Y'all, I'm scrolling down. Rick Owens in the house, representing Corain, and Rick said he got COVID. Nobody cares anymore, Rick. I'm not saying I don't care. I care. That didn't come out right. See, that one didn't come out right. Rick has COVID, and that is terrible. But, Rick, people don't care about COVID anymore. You remember it was a time when you say I got COVID? I remember when I got COVID. I got COVID. Initially, I was fine. People was calling me, like, you need me to come to that? You need me to bring you something? Can I do anything for you? Oh, I can cook something and bring it over. And I'm like, I'm fine. Eventually, I wasn't all that fine, but eventually I got better. Now, you say I got COVID, people like, okay, and people don't care anymore about COVID. They just don't care. I'm sorry you got COVID. I hope that everything is okay with you. But people genuinely don't care. It sounds like I was saying, why are you telling us you got COVID? People don't care, But I wasn't saying it that way. I was saying it just didn't. See, that's one of them things. See, that's one of the things where somebody was like, you was rude. That's why I be asking, like, what did I say that was rude? What did I say that was rude? That would have been something that somebody could have said. I said I got COVID, and you said, don't nobody care if you got COVID. Then I've been, oh no, that wasn't the way I meant it. But people, take what they take, how they take it. But that's why I ask. So, Rick, I'm sorry that you have COVID. I hope you feel better soon. Now y'all hating on the Pringles. Y'all just gonna hate, just period. Logic Slayer in the house representing Golf Manor. Logic Slayer representing Golf Manor. Got Stephanie representing Roselawn Garden. All right, you don't hear that every day. Not a Ray Ray. Come on, stop it. You telling me you talk to Twin and you don't get Ray Ray vibes? You don't get Ray Ray vibes when you talk to Twin. Come on, Lady K. I know you're a nice lady and all, but you definitely get Ray Ray vibes. Ron says, I done messed around and made Axe Black mad. I hope not. I apologized to the brother yesterday for whatever happened. So I hope he accepted my apology. Stephanie said, not just fight, but call names and attack with such anger. Yeah, people do. People do. People attack you when you're trying to have a conversation. Seabreeze says, have Raven unblock you from the buzz. Nope. I thought about that. But I'm taking heed to what Mrs. Livingston said. I don't want you to watch it, don't watch it. So, I don't watch it. I don't watch it, I don't listen to it, I don't support it. The only time that bothers me is, every once in a while, Raven will send out something that says she's hosting the show. And then hold on, let me not lie. I do have an account that is not blocked. I have an account that is not blocked. So I can watch it. But I don't watch it. And when Raven is hosting, I'm like, should I watch? Should I not watch? And but I have an account where I can, but I don't. So if you don't want my support, then I won't support most of the time. Nate in the house. Good afternoon, Nate. Good afternoon. Jack says KH is Kennedy Heights, and what you do for Lincoln is follow and support him still. So I don't follow him. I don't watch the show anymore. I don't support him anymore. It's true. I don't. Hold on. Let me. Seabreeze says it's not wrong, but is it necessary? Talking about saying that unintelligent people are unintelligent. It all depends on the situation. It all depends on the situation. It can be necessary. There's a gnat. One gnat flying around. And he come through. And y'all can't see him because he's so small. But you know how it is with the lights. I can see him out my periphery, or however you pronounce that. And he's irritating me. The closest that he gets to me is this. You can't see. That's the closest that he gets, and then he veers off. But when he coming, I got some spray. I might spray the gnat. What, being blocked won't let you, but I saw you in Lincoln Facebook in your alternate account. No, yeah, I haven't watched Lincoln's Facebook since they blocked me, so you haven't. I'm just telling you that you have not. I haven't been on there since they blocked me, and I said I wouldn't go on there. So if you saw somebody with a name similar to mine, you know, people do that. Like, I could make a Jack page right now and go into your page and copy your picture and make loving comments about me. And somebody would be like, man, Jack done changed his mind about Emanuel. Boy, he be on there saying all this, and he be saying good stuff about Emanuel all the time. So I don't know if you knew that that was possible, but people can do that. But I'm telling you, I haven't been on there since I got blocked. What was I saying? The question was, is it necessary to say that unintelligent people are unintelligent? Only when it's necessary. It's not always necessary. But when I was in high school and them guys used to try to bully people, I felt like it was necessary. If I can stop you from bullying that kid who ain't bothering nobody, sorry, Janice, who's not bothering anyone, and all I really have to do is point out the fact that you're not a smart person, that you're in Zeke classes, and you can't hold a real conversation. Now you're not mad at them anymore. Your attention is turned towards me. They get to walk away and enjoy their day. I get to pick with you a little bit more, and then I get to walk away and enjoy my day. When it's necessary, yeah. It's not always necessary, though. It's not always necessary. Trump said he will debate 3 times in September. This is interesting because he's been a bully, right? But now he's coming up against someone who's not scared of him, who his taunts and insults and all of that stuff don't affect. A lot of them other people, you could see it kind of affected them, and they were trying to be so above the fray and all of that kind of stuff. And, you know, that whole crazy Kamala, or for whatever reason he's been calling her Kamabla. I don't even know what that means. He's not being, you got to be clear about the insult, I think, for it to kind of take hold. But I don't even know what it means. I don't even know what it means when he's calling her that. So those insults aren't working. And so now he's going to have to try to match wits with her. And I think he's going to be outmanned by a woman in the wits department. So I won't have a problem watching those two debate. I think it'll be interesting. I'm if it happens, which I'm still not sure that it is. He said he's gonna do it 3 times in September. That don't sound reasonable to me. But if they do debate, it'll be interesting to see how she handles his attempt to overtalk, to, bully, to name call, and all of that kind of stuff. How she, at the same time, stays above it, so she doesn't kind of get way down there in the woods with him. But at the same time, weeds, not woods. Get down there in the weeds with him. But at the same time, be able to kind of jab at him from down there. Like, you got to be able to, I'm not going to stay down in the weeds, but I'll get down there real quick and throw a shot, but then I'll come back up to where I'm supposed to be to show people, no, I'm above that. But if I have to, I can go there. I'm above it. But if I have to, I can get down there. So it'll be interesting. Andrea says he agreed to the debate being on ABC. Because it's not just her. They really, if that happens, they bullied him into it. They shamed him into it. You see, with anybody else, like with all of those Republicans in the Republican primaries, they could not shame him into debating. But what did she say? He's scared. He got all this stuff to say. Come and say it to my face. He's scared. He's afraid of me. He's afraid of me. He's scared. He's scared. He's scared. He's scared. And now he like, yes, Nate, my poll numbers is going down. She's popular. They're calling us weird. That's caught on. Like, that is catching on that we're weird. We're supposed to be the people who call people names and it catch on. Not them. They're not supposed to be the ones who call us names and then we got to defend ourselves. Like, whoa, weird. Whoa, they keep saying weird. Oh, people are listening to them. Somehow we're classified as weird. We're supposed to be the bullies, and they're bullying us. They're coming up with nicknames for us. That's not the way this is supposed to work. I'm not used to this. What can we do? Call her Kamabla. Yeah, Kamabla. What does that mean? I don't know, but I think it's good. Nobody understands it. It's not a good one. Well, she's crazy. Crazy Kamabla. It's not catching on. And for a minute, she was crooked. She was crooked Kamabla, or Kamala. And then she was crazy Kamabla. Like, oh, well, I used crooked before. I'm running out of nicknames, for juvenile nicknames for people. And theirs is catching on because it's kind of true. What can I do? Well, I guess I have to go debate her. I still don't know if it's gonna work. Cause y'all know, he don't tell the truth. And then his followers, like, he could stand up and be like, I'm gonna debate her. And then pull out, and then his followers be like, he never said he was gonna debate her. Like, no, here's where he said it. We all watched him. No, he didn't say that. Y'all making stuff up. His base is his base. His base is his base. Janice said the one thing that really got to him, say it to my face. Right? That's what you gotta challenge the bully. She challenged the bully. I mean, that was basically the message that they said. He said he'd debate anywhere, anytime. But now he don't want to debate. He got all this stuff to say. Come and say it to my face. If you the bully, you can't just be like, oh no, he's scared now. Why won't he say it to my face? Of course, the suggestion, and not just the suggestion, people have been saying he's afraid. So why not? Why can't, now you can't, as the bully, just stand back and let people say you scared. So yeah, it's interesting. I don't know why it took this long to figure this out. Ron says, so they're going to debate. What's the issue? Who says they're going to debate? Trump says they're going to debate. Trump agreed to a debate earlier. Then he said he wasn't. Then he agreed to one on Fox. And now he's saying he's not going to do that. There is no telling whether or not he will. So you can't necessarily say they're going to debate until the debate happens. Because he can change his mind again, right? And if he changed his mind, then you would be saying, well, he changed his mind. What's wrong with that? Now, at the same time, I'm watching some of the stuff that the Democrats are doing. And look, it's being effective, but I really don't like all of the name calling. I get you have to do what you have to do to turn the tables and all that kind of stuff, but I don't like it. It's not their fault. It's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. And at some point, he's gonna have to tell some truth. If a debate happens, at some point, he's going to have to tell some truth. And it's JD, or as they're called, this is the stuff I'm talking about, because they're calling him Shady Vance. Just call the man JD Vance. But I get it. I get it. Because I would have preferred them to just call Hillary. You know, call all of his opponents just by their name. But if we making up names, Ron is really upset. Ron says he told some truth yesterday and today in that interview, and you already said he was lying, and you didn't even see the interview. I didn't say he was lying. I didn't say that he lied in that interview. I didn't say that at all. I said he's a liar. That's just true. You can't deny that, Ron. He is a liar. Go ahead and say it. They all lie. We're not talking about they all. We're talking about him. He is a liar. That's just the truth. Not even a good one, though. Not even a good one. He told some truth, or he's never going to tell the truth. It's not in his DNA. Janice says she outsmarted him. Now he has to say it to her face. He must debate. He can still change his mind. Ron, I knew he was going to say it. And Kamala Harris isn't a liar. We wasn't talking about Kamala Harris. We was talking about Donald Trump. Is Donald Trump a liar? Is Donald Trump a liar? But so yeah, it's all interesting stuff. But let me say this. I keep hearing all of these people talking about how black people ain't asking for nothing. 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 I heard Wyatt say, well, the union guy even went to the Republican debate. I mean, to the Republican thing and ask for something. But we don't ask for nothing. That's a whole different dynamic. That's a totally different dynamic. He's the president of a union. That means people got together and elected him and said, you are our leader. You can go out and speak on our behalf. Who's the elected president of black people? Now, maybe there is one. I don't know. That's why I'm asking the question. I'm putting the question out there. Who is the elected president of black people in America? I'm curious. I don't know. I didn't vote. I didn't even know. I didn't get to see none of the debates. I didn't see none of the campaign commercials or any of that kind of stuff. Who is the elected leader of black America? See, and that's the difference. That's the difference. Haran says NAACP and National Action Network. I didn't vote for them. And I'm not, it can't be two. How many presidents of the United States do we have? One. Who is the president of black America? Of course, I keep asking because it's a totally different dynamic. You can get people to come together as an organization and say, we want you to represent our interests in this arena. But typically racial groups don't do that. Black people don't do it. White people. Now, look, the argument could be made with Jewish people. There are certain interests that make their desires known. Well, black people could say the same thing. That's where that, if you want to say NAACP, which is not necessarily a black organization, National Action Network and different things like that, you could say those are black people making their desires known. But I hear people talk about black people as if, you know, when people be like, you lost your black card, as if we all actually have black cards that make us a part of some organization. And that we all come together and agree on something. I think that's a flawed way to view black people because it's not realistic. It's just not. I'm sorry, somebody sent something. Y'all know I get distracted. Vernon talking about the men's basketball team is losing by 11 points to Serbia. Okay. Maybe they'll come back and win. Maybe they won't. It's sports. Oh, that's potential spam. We're not answering that. But yeah, this whole thing will be interesting. David says, register, educate, and vote your interests. I agree. I agree with that. But a lot of people, like to put it out there like, You know, black people on the plantation, they get it, Democrats, they vote, and they don't ask nothing in return. I hear black people asking for things all the time. I just don't like it when people do that. We the only people who don't ask for nothing. We're not. We're not. Because we ask for stuff. We don't all agree on anything. I think that's healthy. Preston says, but we've been asking for reparations, equality, economic growth, etc. for decades, and it's been empty promises, so we've already made demands. Ron says, we're the only people that don't get S that they ask for. Well, two things about that, Ron. First, that's not true. Remember when we were asking about the Voting Rights Act, the Civil Rights Act, all that kind of stuff? We got it. We got it. So you can't say we don't get anything that we ask for when we clearly do. Secondly, as we went into this before, for those of y'all who keep saying we own some plantation or something, what are y'all asking for? From the Republicans, what are y'all asking for? Nothing. You can't criticize people who are actually asking for something for their vote when you are literally just freely giving yours away like, it don't matter. You don't have to do anything for me. I'm just going to vote for you. I'm not even going to ask you to do anything. I'm just going to vote for you because you're not them. So I don't understand how some of y'all make that. And you admit it, Ron, that you don't ask for nothing for your vote. CK.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hey, doing good. Hold on. CK says they only got it because Johnson passed the voting rights bill.
I said it.
That's how you get it. How else were they gonna get the voting rights bill? You lobby the government. You say this is what we want. You keep saying this is what we want, and eventually they pass it. What? I didn't know. I don't even understand the point that you were making. They got it because they asked for it, they demanded it, and thus it happened. What? All right, sorry. Go ahead, CK.
Yeah, listen, man. You got the demand. Like you said, the only thing I wanted was a black Supreme Court justice. That's all I wanted in my vote.
Okay.
You know what I mean? When I voted for Barack, I said, throw a sister up in there or something. Throw African American. You know what I mean?
Huh?
But I won't, because I see she picked a Caucasian person as a running mate.
Right.
Big mistake, E-Man.
How so?
You want to get a man of color. You know what I mean? You already got a Caucasian husband. Now you're going to double down and get a running mate. Now it's looking like, hey, do you even like us? Or are you not like us?
I'm not sure. I think it might look like that to some people who are not maybe thinking about reasonable strategy. Do you believe that in 2024, because sometimes you just have to, like, as they say, read the room. So do you believe in 2024 that America is ready to elect a black and Indian woman and a black man as her vice president? Do you believe that ticket has a good chance of winning in 2024 America?
No, I don't.
Then why would you?
Ready.
Then why would you want?
They ain't never ready. They wasn't ready to release us from the chains, but they did it.
Then why would you?
They wasn't ready to let women to vote, but they did it. it ain't about being ready. Winning ain't everything, Livingston. It's the only thing.
Then why would you want her to choose a ticket that you don't even believe could win?
Listen, I didn't believe the girl would be where she at now. If it was up to me, she'd still be working at Dollar Tree. It ain't what I believe. It's what can happen. She don't believe in her own people. She don't even believe in her own people.
You, sir, are not being reasonable today.
First the husband, now freaking running mate. What do we get to do for you, Kamala? Well, we get to wash the bathroom. We get to do the cleaning in the bathroom like one of your commenters doing while she listening to it. That's what you let us do. We ain't good enough to be right there with you. Why you do this to me, Kamala? And I'm voting for you.
Are you finished?
It hurt, man. It hurt. How many times do we got to get disrespected by our own people?
Are you finished?
I just want us to have the confidence. Oh, I just get emotional. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Oh.
No, that's it. Are you finished?
Oh, my.
You got more?
No, listen, man. I want us to stop this, man.
Stop what?
We got to not having confidence in our own people. We got to make sure that, listen, just because you black don't mean you got to go white. You can stay in the Negro League. Stop begging to go to the majors. Stop begging to go to the majors. We got all the good players in the Negro League.
So you think she should not be running for president of the United States? She should be running for president of black people in America.
No, I'm saying, I'm just saying it's a letdown, sir. Every time, y'all can't never. And now you got my own people against me. Now you got my black people looking at me crazy. Why you want her to get a black dude? Nigga, because I'm black like you, nigga. The fuck? Y'all ain't asking motherfucking Trump why he get a white person like him. So why she can't get a black person like him? Do the math, son.
No, you do the math.
Freaking math.
No, you do the math. What is the percentage of the population in America that's black?
I think we're at 11.3%.
Okay, last I heard it was like 13, 14.
13. Okay, you got me.
Now, is 13 or 14 greater or less than the percentage of white people in America?
Oh. No. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they got the numbers. But we got
right. That's what you use. No. That's what you use when you said do the math. So we're doing the math.
Yeah.
So then we are looking at numbers, right?
Right.
Math is with numbers. I mean, you can do word problems too, but we're looking at the math. So does the math work out in 2024 America better for two white men or for two black people to get more votes
I got proof.
in this America?
I got proof.
Oh.
The reason why it could be 12 black Supreme Court justices. Stop going with that. The Arabs own every freaking corner store in America. And look at the numbers. The numbers don't say that. So it don't matter what the population is.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Look at the Arabs. They run in every corner store. Now you're trying to play crazy. Now you don't act like you go in the corner store and Arabs don't own every one of them.
Well, they don't, but...
Okay. Now you got the disparage when you see it. Look in the hood. Maybe you don't be in the hood. You must shop in Beverly Hills.
Yes, I drive all the way out to California to shop.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, sir. You're going against your own. She done brainwashed you where you got them thinking I'm crazy because I wanted to get a black running mate.
Well, first, I never said...
What I'm saying.
Oh, my God. I never said you were crazy. I think a reasonable strategy, knowing America the way that we believe we know America, to say, hey, 2 black people on the ticket might not right now have the best chance at winning a presidential election over 2 white men. That just sounds reasonable to me. Anything can happen, to your point. Anything could happen.
Right.
But we're
Yeah,
not
you
just
see
talking
what
about
Colin Powell
anything
did.
that can happen. We talked about doing the math. And the math on that doesn't work out in her favor. Or in the favor
So
of
you
2
go
black
get the-
people running.
Go get the light-skinned assassin, Mr. Colin Powell. You got a secured victory, sir. Colin Powell on the Kamala ticket is a secured victory with 2 African-American stellar resumes. Stellar! You hear me?
It's not.
If you look at that, you said not stellar?
No.
Oh, you talking about CP ain't got no stellar resume. He ain't got straight A's if you look at his career.
Well, no, he doesn't. But even putting that aside, that's not what I was saying. What I was saying is that Colin Powell on a Democratic ticket, 2 black people, would not necessarily equal victory. I'm laughing. Y'all understand what he meant. People are saying Colin Powell is dead, so it would be hard for Colin Powell to get elected in as much as he's dead. But it's unimportant to the conversation, even if Colin Powell were not dead. It wouldn't matter.
Hold on now. Who killed Colin Powell? When did he die?
He died a while ago.
Oh, well, fuck it, man. We got to go with that was my candidate. But, damn, that's messed up. That's messed up, man. I was a big fan of his, man. He was a great man, man. Oh, man.
Yeah,
But,
he told us that Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. Remember, he held up that vial and was like, well, this is, what was it? Was it sarin? I don't know what it was, but this and so on and so forth. Remember, he told us that. Yeah, his resume is stellar.
Yeah. Now, that was a bold-faced lie. That's why I respect him. I respect anybody that can look you dead in your eye, look America in the eye, and tell a lie. You hear me? We got, really, because we going to start a war. You know why we start wars. I knew ain't none of them wars been real. All of them lies. But I respect where you're coming from, though, man. I think you just don't have a lot of confidence that she could be victorious with an African American running mate. That's your stance.
Yes.
Well, you know me. I like to break boundaries. O.J. Simpson, you know what I mean. Reuben Hurricane Carter, you know what I mean. And when you said who's the leader of black people, come on now. Who's the leader of black people?
Who?
You right. They've been assassinated, all of them. They've been assassinated. They killed Tupac in 1996, September 13th. He died in the bed. His mama pulled the plug. But I think he would have been ready to run in 2024, but you know how that goes. Rest in peace to the Amara Shakur.
So you believe Tupac Shakur was the elected leader of black people in America?
Oh yeah, at the time of his death, of the young people.
Who?
His generation.
When was the election held?
Oh no, it wasn't no. Yeah, Hey, that's correct. That's funny what you said, because he said the same exact quotes you said like 30 years. He said, "Who's the elected leader of black people?" So y'all do have some traits. So yeah, you made a great point right there. He said those exact words. So I like to look at this, how even he's been gone that long, but it's still the stuff he was talking about then, you're talking about now, because he exactly had that conversation you're having now. That's something y'all have in common. And he was 24, mind you, not 53. He was 24 thinking like you, sir. Sound like a leader to me.
All right.
24? Come on now. Look at God. Look at God, man. I appreciate you, Livingston, man. Thank you for having me on your platform, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. That was CK. I told y'all he plays a character. I told y'all that. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, I don't remember what I was talking about. I'm sorry. I'm totally lost. He, I, I'm lost. Uh, Thank you, Gene, for helping me out because I was totally lost. What's on your mind?
You said Jane.
Gene.
Man, don't call me his twin, man. I hate that name.
Why would you hate that name? That is your name. I, for the life of me, don't understand people who hate their own name.
Man, that's a cornball name, Eugene. They don't even call me his twin, man. Let's see. Crazy people, some people call me Eugene at work, which I don't like. I say twin.
All right. Well, I apologize,
Stupid name.
Ray.
My auntie and them name us that Eugene and Timothy. That's damn
Eugene
twin name.
and Timothy?
Yeah, that's
Those are
stupid.
not good twin names.
Man, them some damn Professor Cornball ass nerdy names, man. Eugene and Timothy. What type of name is that? But my other twin cousins got the same name. Dave and Davey, Derek and Eric, and all that.
Wait, you have a set of twins named Dave and Dave?
Yeah, Dave and David. What?
They both named David.
David and Dave. That's their name.
Okay.
What's so funny about that?
Because it's the same name.
Hey, that's my, man, that's their name, David and Dave.
Okay.
I mean, you nasty.
That's-
man, change that shirt, man.
That's
what you
kind
do.
of funny.
You stinking ass.
It's like
Got that
it's like
insect.
naming twins Pam and Pam. Yeah.
Man, you
You're
change
like,
that
hey,
shirt,
hey,
got some
I'm
mosquitoes flying
I'm
around there.
Gene. This is my brother Dave, and this is my other brother Dave.
David and Dave, man.
But it's the
That's a
same
deep
name.
salad
Okay.
dip.
Okay. Okay, you're right. It's totally different, and no one would confuse them. But what's on your
I
mind?
had to look on that twice, man, because I thought my mom was playing tricks on me today because that shirt.
It is the same color, style, and everything
and then
as
you
yesterday.
say you got insects and bugs flying around you. You probably stink. Go change that shirt, man. No, I'm just joking, man. Rob's always go beach, man. He's like a booty bandit ass Facebook chat. Inspector Gadget, whatever. Man, he always go try to keep conflict going. But he never call in and stuff. But he always want to put his 2 cents in people's business and that thing. But he cool,
I think
He
he
cool.
may be one of those people who's insecure about his lack of intelligence, and that's why he doesn't call in.
I guess if you say so. Hey,
But that's
man.
just me guessing. I don't know for sure.
Yeah. Hey man, with this, I'll be glad when this election goes, man. But we can't talk football on your podcast because you don't like sports. I mean, you like it, but you just not interested right now.
Well, you can talk it. I can't intelligently have the conversation with you. I do watch football. I don't watch the NFL.
See, I can, talk.
Of course you can.
Football, NFL.
Well, you can talk
Not if
about
you
it.
ain't watch it. But not if you ain't watch it. I can't really say, hey, you see Chase catch that 100-yard pass, and you can't. No, I didn't see it.
Right.
So I really can't talk about it, right?
Okay.
Hey, eventually they probably debate Emanuel, Trump, and Harris. My thing is this, Wyatt. Why is it every 4 years they want the black folks' attention and everything every 4 years? Why is that, Wyatt?
Emmanuel, and it's
Emanuel.
because every 4 years we elect a president.
So when black folks ask for stuff and everything else, they be pump faking like they pushing shit in the community and all that, just to say they doing stuff or whatever.
Who does this?
The president, whoever, the local people, local politicians, whatever, or make themselves look good. Hey, we go build this and stuff, and they'll be happy to shut them up type deal. That's in my eyes. That's how I look at it.
Okay.
But why it can't be every day, every year?
What do
why
you?
it got to be every 4 years?
What do you want to see happen?
Man, we ain't no goddamn crackheads or no tricks. Shit. What the fuck it look like putting us out there? It seem like we prostitute for y'all monkeys. That ain't righty, man. And that's my thing. That's why people get fed up. We living in a new world, man.
Wait.
In a new world. That old shit y'all been carrying on for 50-something years.
Hold on, wait.
Since Marty Martin been gone.
Hold on.
And everything, fuck
Hold
that
on.
shit, man.
Hold on, wait.
No, hold on. Let me preach for a minute. And then dude get on the show yesterday or today on Lincoln, and then they tell me, just vote. You can't push that shit in people's face, man. They gonna cut you out like a Jehovah's Witness.
Wait.
You can't keep pushing that
I don't-
issue.
I
Just
don't-
like old girl.
I don't know
said
what
she
you're
couldn't
talking
let me
about. I don't know
Catch
what
up.
you're talking about. What do you perceive that black people are asking for that nobody's paying attention to?
With this inflation on this damn food, inflation on this goddamn gas, all this extra shit, man. Why we can't? Why I can't get? Why I gotta put down $25 for a goddamn dispensary license and shit? Is it guaranteed I'm gonna get the shit? But you let Habib and all them other motherfuckers get it before me.
What?
Come on, man. I'm just saying, speaking in general, man, how this shit is operating.
Okay.
Why I gotta wait all this time to get liquor license and shit? I've been asking for it for a long time, but soon Muhammad come in the country, he get it ASAP. Come on, man. It's stupid how people they was on the show early, just vote and stuff, people. You can't push that shit in people's face, man. Cause you keep telling me that I'm saying get the fuck on with that bullshit like I did before. Motherfucker get mad at me and shit. So when you go lose this and stuff, just man, fuck you. I'm not doing shit. Y'all don't holler that shit every day. Every 4 years y'all come in people's face with that bullshit. That shit is irritating to me, man. Just come in there and want to just vote. No, I vote in my best interest right now. Now and one I ain't hollering shit. There's a bunch of bullshit going on. It ain't nothing but a fucking Jerry Springer show.
What do you? What do you think your best interests are?
Whenever they talking real game, man, because right now they ain't talking about shit.
So tell me, what is in your best interest?
My thing is this. Focus on them goddamn kids, man. Educate them kids to do right. Give them a good learning as fucking experience when they get through with school, steady passing ass with a third grade level. Come on, man. Engage with the kids. Show somebody that you love. Because I love everybody, man. Just like the elders. Look out for the elders. Look out for the war vets and shit. Why they got to come home with shit? You got to wait and stuff to get disability type shit, but you just got a motherfucking bomb blowed in your fucking head. Now you got to wait for a disability check. Well, God knows now you got back pay and all. Man, no. I serve this fucking country well. Give me my stripes. Shit. It's stupid how this society is fucked up. But y'all want to send $80 billion over there every fucking month or whatever to keep them motherfuckers sound like a ransom deal.
I'm not
pay a ransom to keep motherfuckers off our ass.
Wait,
that's the government full of shit.
Twin, I'm not 100% sure what we're talking about. 1 minute. Hold on, let me get the question out. Let me get the question out. 1 minute, you talking about a liquor license.
You said what?
The next
man, if you just
you're the one going 150 miles an hour and taking all of these dramatic turns and expect me to just be able to follow.
I forgot who I'm talking to.
Yes.
You got to dissect the shit.
Yes. So let's.
I'll slow down for you, man.
Thank you.
I'm just saying, Emanuel, when the foreigners come over here you go. But Emanuel, when us black folks ask for stuff, why we gotta wait like a motherfucker check every month, man? Why we gotta wait? Why we just can't get it right then and there?
But you get
We gotta go to.
Wait, hold on. You said, why do we have to wait and get a check every month? If you getting a check,
said we wait. We wait like we getting a check. You gotta wait like we getting a check every month.
Okay, what are you waiting on? What are you waiting on?
I'm saying I'm not waiting on shit. And stuff. I'm waiting on the change to come in America, man. Focus on America while y'all focusing on other shit. That petty ass back and forth shit. Oh, he got 34 accounts. Or her hair is nappy.
That happens here in America. That is here in America. People sexually assaulting women is something that we should care about here in America.
What about these kids, man? Focus on these goddamn kids. Y'all can't even. Y'all
what about the
trying
kids?
To do a budget cut on these goddamn schools and shit and everything. Just the lady was going come with a plan for y'all, but y'all union workers backdoored her ass just to get y'all bonus. When she probably was gonna fix the whole Cincinnati public school, y'all backdoored her ass and shit. See, my thing is this: don't come to me with that bullshit about no fucking vote, cause it's not gonna change nothing. He gonna lie, she gonna lie. So the same goddamn thing every 4 years. We back to square one. I told y'all and stuff. They ain't go do shit. They ain't go look out for us, man. One of them. So what the fuck my purpose of? What agenda, black agenda they go focus on? Not shit. They ain't gonna give us shit.
I am very.
Not a damn Trump ain't gonna give you shit, or either that nappy ass hoe ain't gonna give you shit. So fuck that bullshit they talking about.
Why she gotta be a? Why she gotta be a? Why she gotta be a hoe?
She full of shit.
Why she gotta be a hoe?
Shit.
All right, she can be full of shit, but why she got to be a hoe? Why Trump?
Man, you know that,
hold on,
you know
Donald.
That broad was starting out here. Get
all right,
the fuck out of
so
here.
hold on. Let's say she a hoe. So why don't you call? So why ain't you calling Donald Trump bad names?
Man, what's the difference? He the same. They said he the same thing.
But you didn't say it.
Too.
But you didn't say it.
No, man. I don't give a fuck. Shit.
Wait, so why do you have to attack the black woman, but you gonna respect the white man?
Like he do. Man, I don't give a fuck about. They don't respect us.
Apparently you do. You hold on. Apparently you gonna show respect to a white man with 34 felonies who sexually assaulted people, openly bragged about grabbing women by the vagina, and all of that kind of stuff. This ain't back and forth. This is not back and forth. This is not back and forth. No, this is.
Yes, you do. Okay. If you don't vote, your shit ain't gonna count.
I never said that.
Just like them goofies.
I never said that.
Yes, you do. You sounded just like them.
Hold on, no, I'm not.
Just like they.
What I'm saying is, why is it? What I'm asking is, why is it so easy for you to be disrespectful to the woman, but you refuse to be disrespectful to that white man?
Man, fuck that. They both not in my best.
Then say something. Then say something disrespectful about him. Go ahead.
Man, well, okay, what I supposed to say?
Well, I don't know. Whatever.
Fuck him too.
No. You called her a nappy head hoe. Call him something. Go ahead.
He a nappy head hoe too. Now what?
No.
Nappy head, white head ass man.
I don't know. Call him something disrespectful. Go ahead. Call him something disrespectful.
Okay, white cracker or something.
All right. So now when you refer to him, that's the way I want you to refer to him.
Man, get your Camper Saver whole ass up out of here. Man.
No, you the one want to show all this respect and deference to the white man, but it's so easy for you to disrespect that sister without even thinking about it. But it's a white man. Oh no, I had to think of something bad I can say about a white man. Oh, I would never say anything bad about a white man. He's just a white man, but I can call her a nappy head hoe just off the top of my head. That bothered me. Man. It don't bother me that it don't look, you cannot like her, you cannot vote, you can do all of that kind of stuff, but there is something mentally happening when you are so quick to call that woman a hoe, but the man, you call him a rapist. Call Donald Trump a rapist.
You want me to say sorry?
No, I want you to call Donald Trump. No. I want you to show him the disrespect that you showed her. You say she a nappy head hoe. He call him the rapist. Call him the orange rapist.
Racist or not.
Hold on, but you know that she a hoe?
It's out there.
It's out there that he's a rapist. That's out there too.
Okay.
So say it. So say it.
No, I'm not about to say
you're not going to disrespect a white man. You're not going to disrespect a white man. You'll disrespect a woman, a woman of color, but you won't disrespect a white man. There's something mental going on there.
Ain't nothing fucking mental. It is what it is.
So then call the white man the orange rapist.
What I'm going to say orange rape? What I'm going to say it for? For what?
For the same reason you called her a nappy head hoe.
You sounded just like You sounded just like that Major and that other girl that was back
For
and
the
forth.
same reason you called her a nappy head hoe. There is something mental about black people easily being able to, some black people, easily being able to call a woman of color a nappy head hoe, but won't say anything negative about a white man who's sexually assaulted woman, have been adjudicated a rapist, bragged about grabbing women by the vagina, but you can't think of nothing negative to say. And when somebody give you something negative, oh no, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about that white man. Oh, why would I say something bad about him? The same reason you said ain't neither one of them for your own interest, but one of them you called a hoe. Call the other one something bad. You won't call him something bad because for whatever reason, you've been conditioned to have more respect for a white man who don't give a F about you than a black woman.
I don't think like that.
You do. You just proved that you do.
You the one saying that. I'm not saying that out my mouth.
What I'm saying is an honest critique of what appears to be your mindset.
I can say what the fuck I want to
You
say out
can,
my mouth.
but
It's
it
my
says
mouth.
something about
Okay,
you.
so why
What
the fuck
you
gotta
say
take up
says
for?
something about
Okay,
you.
I don't give a fuck. Whatever come out my mouth, come out my mouth. You can't
That's
stop
fine.
me or nobody else.
That's fine. I'm not
You
trying
got
to
the
stop
freedom
you,
of goddamn
but
speech,
don't
so
pretend that we can't see when you do stuff like that. When you can easily be disrespectful to a woman of color, but can't nobody even press you to say nothing disrespectful about a disrespectful white man that says something about you.
Emanuel, I
Yes.
can say whatever I want to say.
You
Rather
can.
me, fuck
You can.
Trump, fuck her, and all that. So
You can.
So what's the problem? If I can say anything,
I didn't say
can
that there's a
something
problem.
about him,
All
I
I'm
can say
saying is
something
that it
about her.
speaks volumes
So
about
ain't no
you that you
goddamn difference.
refuse to be disrespectful to the white man.
You carry on with that bullshit. You coming out your
It ain't
goddamn
bullshit.
mouth.
It's
You
the
trying to
bullshit
say
that
the
came out
goddamn-
that come out of your
no,
mouth.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't have to. You clearly give a fuck though about that white man and his feelings and what it would sound like for you to be disrespectful to a white man. You won't do that. But it's
No, I
easy.
won't.
Just off the top of your head, it's easy to be disrespectful to a woman of color.
It is what it is.
It is.
It is what it is.
It is.
So with all that being said, at the end of the day, they still not getting my goddamn vote. Either one, the
Oh, that's
orange
fine.
man or the nappy head little lady.
That's
Now
fine.
what? Okay, then. So what did you keep on? You won't say that about the white man. You won't say that about
'Cause
the
you
white
won't.
man. Get the fuck out of here with
'Cause
that
you won't.
bullshit. I can say what I want to.
And you won't
What he
say
gonna
nothing
do, fire
negative
me or
about that
whatever?
white man.
Man, stop, man.
Ain't
I'm
no
done
stop.
talking,
You won't
I
do
think.
it.
I'll keep listening, all right?
All right.
God bless you.
God bless you too, bro. Look, I don't care if you don't like Kamala. I don't care. I don't care if you know what I'm saying? But if you like, I don't like neither one of them. She a nappy head hoe. He's a white man. Come on. Come on. That says something. I don't care if you vote. I really don't. Ron.
Hey, wait a minute, wait. How you doing? Okay. How you feel, man?
I feel good. How are you?
Good. So, I'm a slightly change the conversation for a minute, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Okay, so, what is a whore?
You tell me. What do you perceive a whore to be?
No.
Yeah.
I'm asking. I said I'm asking you. What is a whore?
No,
It's not a trick question.
I didn't say it was a trick
Okay.
question. I'm asking you. What do you think a whore is?
A whore is somebody who has sex for money, but it does not necessarily have to be sex for money. But a whore is somebody that does something for money and compromises their position for money.
Okay, if you say so.
Would you agree?
No, not necessarily, but that's why I wanted your definition.
Okay, and that's why I'm asking you, what is your definition of a whore?
I don't know. A whore is someone who, I would say maybe is sexually active with a lot of people.
That's all a whore is. I mean,
You
no whore for money.
Oh, you
I mean,
asked me. You asked me.
okay,
I gave
okay,
you my
okay,
definition.
okay, hey, man. Okay, so okay, now in the Bible, in the Bible, it says that when Moses went out on the Mount Sinai, he saw a burning bush, right?
Oh my God,
Right?
we going back to Moses? Ow, why are we going
Yeah.
back to
Yeah,
Moses and the
I,
burning bush?
oh, yeah, because I'm going I'm gonna tie it in, and am I right? Moses saw a burning bush. Everybody know that story, right?
Okay, so why are
So
you asking me if it's right if everybody
so
know?
so okay. So now the Bible says an angel danced in the flame. Now I'm saying that because, of course, I know that it wasn't a burning bush as we would think of a burning bush in in our time. You know, the Bible, they didn't have lights per se. You know what I'm saying? But in order for it to not consume the bush, it had to be light. Wouldn't you agree? Because
I don't
the
even know
uh,
what you talking about.
okay, I'm a I, well, somebody knows what I'm talking about. Because you're not familiar with Moses and Mount Sinai and him getting basically him getting called.
But then you're talking about lights and
Yes,
I don't know
I'm
what you're
talking about.
talking about.
I'm talking about the burning bush.
What about the bush?
Burning bush. If it was not a burning bush, it was light.
It was a
It
burning
was not.
bush.
No, it was not a burning bush.
I don't know why we
It was
arguing about.
light.
See, this is why I didn't want to go there because we gonna argue about the
Okay,
burning bush. It was a bush that was burning, but it wasn't
Emmanuel,
consumed. I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
we
move on.
talking about.
Okay, and I'm going to move on. I'm
Okay.
tired in.
Okay.
So I asked my son. I told my son to make sense of this stuff when my middle son. Um, the Bible says that Elijah was taken up in a chariot of fire. Now we know what a chariot was, and I told him, I'm like, you telling me that a horse was was pulling his carriage, and it was set on fire, and it went up like reindeer and went up into space. Now, he said, yes. Now, do you think that's accurate? And it's gonna tie in. Do you think that's accurate?
Sure.
You wait a minute. You telling me? I'm asking your opinion. You telling me that you you think that a horse-drawn carriage was set on fire and went into space?
Well, only because I've already answered this question. Let me answer your question with a question. Do you believe that God can do anything?
Uh, yeah,
What?
yeah,
So
yeah.
then why is that not possible from a God that can do anything?
Okay,
All right.
but
So let's move on.
it doesn't make any difference because again, that doesn't make any sense when we can see now we know that there are quote unquote extraterrestrials. We know that there are I think they call them UAPs now, and we don't know where
How
they're
are we
coming
going
from.
from Moses and a burning bush to a chariot of fire to
because
E.T.?
Emmanuel, because now a chariot, it was something that they used to carry people. So I would imagine that it, Elijah didn't take was taken up in not a chariot that they would have seen.
I'm not
In
arguing that. You brought it up
Okay,
and
but-
asked me. I don't know where we going.
Okay. A whole, like I said, the whore of Babylon is in the Bible, okay? And we're stretching in the book of Revelation. We're stretching to that apocalypse moment, and it's a trip. How first of all, nobody is nobody's talking about it like I discuss it with individual people, but we're distracted with all the politics and everything of what the nation is calling for and what people are talking about, but we're getting distracted from what's really going on. And it's a trip because nobody wants to talk about the spiritual aspects of what's going on.
Okay, so talk about the spiritual aspect of what's going on.
The whore of Babylon. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you something. The whore of Babylon is the United States. It is the United States because a whore is where people pours its money into the whore and receives something back.
I've never poured money into a whore.
Receive
And I've met a
something
few.
in exchange. You receive something in exchange, and the whore receives money for something in exchange. And
hold on, all of this is to prove that my definition of a whore is wrong.
Wait. Everybody in the world has stake in this business, and the American government is a corporation. That's why D.C. is not a state.
What?
It's the District of Columbia.
What are we?
District of Columbia.
Can you
Yeah,
can you fast forward to the point where you start making a point?
The point is, I'm trying to say that we are not talking about the right thing. We're not talking about the right things. We being distracted from all this old bullshit.
You're being distracted. I'm not distracted. You are distracted by a burning bush, by a burning chariot, by E.T., by the whore of Babylon, by Washington, D.C. I'm not distracted by any of that.
Like I said, when I told you the lips of wisdom are closed except to the ears of understanding, that's what I meant. So, with that being, I'll end that conversation.
Okay.
All right.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let you get something else.
But no, you didn't have a point. I appreciate it.
I did have a point, but like I said,
you've wasted 10 minutes talking about all this other stuff. What is the point?
You didn't tie it in, and if nobody else tied it in, nobody else tied it in again.
No, you gotta tie it in. You have to tie it in. If I hold on, Ron, can I help you just a little bit?
Man.
Can I help you a little bit? May I attempt to help you?
Attempt to help me, Emmanuel.
Okay. Ron, this is a big gulp cup, right? You know what a big gulp cup is, right?
Hey, man, you go ahead.
You know what a big gulp cup is, right?
Hey, man, you go ahead.
Okay, this is a big gulp cup. Ron, hold on. Okay, Ron, this, even though you can't see it because it's green and it blends in with my green screen, this is a Pringles. This is a Pringles can. Okay.
Okay. What's your point?
Okay, hold on. This is a camera lens. Ron,
what's the point?
This is a camera lens.
What's the point?
Did you get the point?
Well, okay. No,
And here's hold on. Now here's how I'm trying to help you.
okay.
I can say all of that stuff,
see all
but
that.
if I don't tie it into something, then I can't be mad at you because you didn't get the point that I was trying to make. You brought up Moses. You brought up the chariot. You brought up E.T. You brought up Washington, D.C. And now you talking about, well, if you didn't get the point, then that's on you. If you didn't tie it together, then that's on you. No, you have to tie those abstract things together to the point that you're trying to make so that people will understand it. It's not on us to understand the point that you failed to make.
Okay, well, you know I have aphasia, so I have to find my words. And when you keep doing all that other shit, and you already know that. When you
Doing
keep
what?
Doing all that other shit, wait, when you like that. When you keep doing all that other shit, that distracts me, and you know if you put that distraction in there, it'll make me stutter and it'll make me do all that other shit.
No, sorry, you can't use aphasia. I'm taking up for aphasia. You cannot use aphasia for this one. I'll let you talk about Moses as much as you want. I'll let you talk about Elias and being taken up as long as you want. I'll let you talk about E.T. I didn't disturb you. I'll let you talk about Washington, D.C. and the whore of Babylon. I didn't disturb any of that. You never got to a point. You can't blame aphasia for that.
Emanuel, the lips of wisdom are closed except to the ears of understanding. I'll just leave you with that. I'll call you tomorrow.
All right.
Every day.
Thank
100.
you. All right. It's not my point. I mean, it's not my fault that you did not make your point. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Some stuff you can't blame. Because nobody deterred. I didn't break your train of thought. You kept asking me questions. And then I would answer them, and then you wouldn't like my answer, so then you would go into something else. I wasn't even disturbing you. I was just waiting for the point. Anybody, for all my spiritual people out there, can anybody tell me the point that he was trying to make? Let's recap his supporting evidence for his point. Moses went up on Mount Sinai and there was a bush that was burning, but it wasn't burning, it was light. A whore is somebody who have sex with a lot of people for money, but you get something in return. Was it Elijah or Elijah? I don't remember. I always get them confused. Was caught up in a burning chariot, which is impossible to have happened, except for with God, everything is possible except for that. Because if he would have gotten taken up, it would have been an alien up there. The whore of Babylon is somebody who people put money in and then get something in return. And America is a corporation. That's why Washington, D.C. is not a state. You put all of that together in a pot, stir it up and boil it. What was the point? Blade.
Hey, buddy. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on? How you doing?
Pretty good. It's kind of hard to interpret somebody when they interpret things wrong. And didn't he say once upon a time he went to church, but he don't go to church no more? And didn't he not say that he don't believe in the whole Bible? So how can he get the right interpretation when he don't even believe what he's talking about? And his interpretations are not spiritual; it's religious. All the interpretations we hear many times over and over. People keep on thinking America is about Babylon. No, America is not Babylon. Babylon is an institution. People don't realize America is not even in the Bible. America is only 200 years old. So how could America be in the Bible? Maybe a little bit of America's in the Bible is dealing with symbolism and dealing with cultures repeating itself. But America is not in the Bible.
Okay.
Um, in Twin, that's the second time that he disrespect a woman of color. Remember the woman that got shot in her face? He said it was her fault and she shouldn't have done what she done and she should have put the water down. Uh, Brothers like that, man, that don't respect black women, I can't really just respect them. That's bad that Twin keep on disrespecting our women. What is wrong with him?
I don't know.
And how can he disrespect that woman when he don't even know her?
Very true. And again, believe it or not, my issue ain't that he said what he said, because people gonna throw out insults and all of that kind of stuff. But if
I
you're,
already know.
if you're saying
already
to,
know.
if you're saying to us, that you don't like either one of them, you view both of them as the same, why hurl such vitriol towards the woman of color and refuse to say anything bad about the white man? That's troublesome.
Yeah, I mean, but it proves the point that brothers that used to be in gangs, they need leadership, and the white man's their leader. It makes no difference because they reference that white man. People in gangs, I ain't talking about Twin, I'm just talking about cats out here now. They talk so bad about the police, but when they see the police, it's yes sir, no sir, and they drive the same cars. Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand. How can you hate somebody so bad, but when you see them, they're in the same car? Police drive them Dodge Chargers. These brothers drive these Chargers. It's like they want to be each other, but they say they hate each other at the same time. I just don't understand.
All right.
Hey man, you might be even though you don't want to, but you might be the new leader.
I am not running for leader. I do not want to be leader.
Well, I mean, you got a couple of cats, man, that you teaching them. That's why they call you every day. You trying to fix these brothers.
I don't know about that. I don't agree with what they say some of the time, and I want to understand why they feel that way.
Well, you gotta help them, man. I mean, some brothers need help, but they're not gonna say they need help, but they're gonna continue getting your help.
All right. Well, if I can help them, then I'm open to it.
Okay, then, man. Have a good one.
All right, Blake. That's Blake. Okay. That's Blake. 513-717-KING. 513-717-5464. That's the number to get on board. I'm still slightly confused with a few of them conversations, but I guess it is what it is. What else? What else is going on that I wanted to talk about? I guess all of this is because I said I don't have a problem, and I think we should talk about political issues and all of that kind of stuff. And again, we can do it without, being violent towards one another. We can do it. I believe we can. And I do think people should vote. I think people should view things through their own lens, their own perspective, and vote. If you don't vote, I'm fine with that. Because everybody ain't going to vote. You have a right to not vote. So I'm not mad at you if you've made that decision. But it is interesting the way all of this stuff is going down. It is interesting. Stephanie says, stop rehashing that drama. Let it go. What drama am I rehashing? I am restating my initial point, but what do y'all hear? I don't know what y'all hear when I be talking. What do y'all hear? I don't know what y'all hear. Yeah, this has been a day. This has been a day. Anything else? I don't have anything else to talk about. There was another a story. It's not even really a story. I mean, it is a story. Somebody got shot and killed in Winton Hills. 40-year-old guy, I believe it said. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? Where's my story? Oh, I hate when this happens. Somebody got shot and killed in Winton Hills. I believe the man was in his 40s. That's bad. It's not just young people out here acting up. It's not just young people out here acting up. There are people all over the place. Older people, younger people, all kind of stuff happens. Be careful out there. I don't know whoever the brother was that got killed. But when y'all out and about, be careful. Be careful. I've seen in the past couple weeks, and I don't know how timely these videos were, but I've seen in the past few weeks at least 4, but I want to say 5 videos of road rage gone wrong, where people got shot and killed in what could have been simple road rage incidents. So I want everybody to just relax. Take it easy. Drive defensively when you out there on the roads. Be careful. Don't get into... I've matured. When I was younger, I had a road rage incident. Don't get into these road rage situations, because people will kill you today. And some people, I'm not saying everybody, but some people, they get them concealed carry licenses and they're like police. That's not fair. I'm going to retract that. They're like some police, and they're waiting for an opportunity to use that gun. So you come up to their car talking stuff, you're going to catch 3-4 to the face. Because they got that license, they got that gun, and they're itching to use it. Don't give them an excuse to let one off. Or 2 or 3 or 4. Be careful out there. And I'm not saying that what happened in Winton Hills was because of a road rage incident. I don't know what happened. I haven't seen any details. But just be aware that people out there with guns, people got concealed carry licenses, and, well, I believe in Ohio, you don't even need a concealed carry license, right? You can just carry your gun around. Open carry, all of that stuff is legal. So, be careful. And I saw this story about the kid in Coleraine Township, which is a sad story. But a 16-year-old calls 911 saying, I just shot my friend. He just shot his best friend in the back of the head. Says it was an accident. Quote, I just shot my best friend. I just shot my best friend. I shot him in the back of the head on accident. Dispatcher asked, with a BB gun or a bullet? He said, bullet. I shot him in the back of the head with a .22 rifle. He says, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please come through. I didn't know. I didn't know. Am I going to prison for the rest of my life? Says he thought that he knew that the gun had a bullet in it. He knew it was loaded, but he thought he had to prime it. He didn't know the firearm was already primed. And so he accidentally pulled the trigger standing behind his friend and shot him in the back of the head. His friend was 15. They say when they got to the scene, the kid was still breathing, but he was pronounced dead at the hospital. And they say the teen was under the influence of alcohol. This was in Colerain Township. I'm not saying that people, teens, I don't know that teens should necessarily be out there, definitely not under the influence with weapons. But I'm not sure that they should be unsupervised with weapons. But, man, stuff like that is bad. Stuff like that is bad. It's all kind of stuff going on. It's all kind of stuff going on. Be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of who you are. Be aware of what we are allowing our young people to do and what our older people are doing. Twin says, that's my point. F the vote and focus on us. I'm not sure that was your point, but even if that is your point, you still should be focused on voting. The people who you vote in office are the people who vote on these gun laws. It kind of all ties together. It kind of all ties together. When you say stuff like, well, why they got guns? Because they're allowed to have guns. Jerica say, please stop entertaining him. No, I like to have the hard conversations. You would never stop a NRA. I'm not sure what that means. But look, y'all, I got to get out of here. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Again, I knew we wasn't really talking about anything. Today. I warned y'all in advance. That I didn't have anything to talk about because I didn't see the Trump press conference or whatever it is. I'll have to go back and watch it. There won't be a show tomorrow. And I don't think there'll be a show on Tuesday. But I'm not 100% sure. I'll know by Monday. But no show tomorrow. Y'all get out here. Enjoy this heat. Yes, I'm saying enjoy the heat. Because it's August. In 2 months, October 8th, it might be 60 degrees outside. 3 months, November 8th, we could be in however many inches of snow. Y'all better get out and enjoy this heat. Get you some water. Get you one of them misting fans or something like that. Carry it around with you, whatever. But get out and enjoy this heat. As far as I'm concerned, you can't do nothing in the cold. I don't even like to go outside when it's cold. like to my car. I don't even like to go to the car. Get out here and enjoy this heat. Again, be careful as you move around. Know what's going on and keep your head on swivel because you never know when something is going to go down. Can we get a little baby update? She's supposed to be back, I believe, in a week. What did her mama tell me? Either like the 17th, 18th, something like that. She's supposed to be back pretty soon. So that'll be good. That'll be good. Janice, this is the second time I've seen you make this comment, and it really bothers me. Janice says 2 things that will destroy America are the First and Second Amendments gone unchecked. How can the First Amendment go unchecked? So you want there to be limits on my ability to talk? You want the government to be able to tell me what I can say? I don't understand. It bothers me, but I don't have time to get into it right now. But it disturbs me that you keep saying that our rights should be limited. It bothers me. But maybe we'll talk about it on Monday if you bring it back up. Look, I want y'all to enjoy yourselves. Enjoy y'all weekend. I guess until next time, be the reason that somebody smiles today. All right. I'm out, y'all. Peace.